Hello team of fans, kung meron man, syempre madami na siguro nanonood sa atin ngayon. And yeah, kung nagtataka kayo, nasa ibang lugar na naman tayo, Leo. Nasaan ba tayo? Ano bang meron ngayong gabing to, ngayong araw na to?
Hindi naman na siguro to bago sa mga viewers natin. Kasi kanina naman nagkaroon na tayo ng mga comments para sa mga questions para sa ating special guest.
Yes, tama. At sa mga nag-aabang, eto na, nandito na kami. Pinapasok tayo sa kanyang bahay.
Yes.
Please welcome our very own from Adamson, former team captain ng Adamson Soaring Falcons. Now the star of One Bataan Risers sa 3x3 and also a player of Shelu in PBA D-League. Please welcome Mr. Sean Manganti.
Yes.
Yon. Ayan, Sir Sean, can you just please greet the Tipo fans if we have any? Please greet our fans.
What's up, tip-off people?
Okay, Sir Sean Manganti. What's your full name, Sir Sean?
Sean Paul Manganti.
Sean Paul Manganti. Okay, let's start the interview. How did you end up playing here in the Philippines and for Adamson? Can you just give us some background?
Kenneth Duremdes is the one who recruited me from the States. I was playing just a Filipino league, and I was discovered there, and I was put in contact with Kenneth, and he flew me out here, and I was able to join the team.
Mm-hmm. And then, how was that? How can you say something about playing for Adamson in your first year? What's the difference between playing here in the Philippines and in other country, in US, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was definitely a change. You know, everybody says that how when you get here you have to adjust. You know, it's a lot more physical. Everybody says and all that stuff. But I want to say that I quickly adjusted. Took me a couple months maybe, and I think it all worked out.
How is it playing under Coach Franz Pumaren?
It's like a roller coaster, man.
Yes.
That guy is he's so. You guys know him. I mean, you see him on TV. He's a strict guy. It's like the boss of all bosses, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a perfectionist. And if you're anything short of that, then he's gonna let you know. And you know, some guys aren't able to take that. They take it to heart. But if you have thick skin and if you're strong-willed, then you can play with him.
And how was it? Do you cope in the
Maybe Larry is saying that. Have you ever thought of quitting under Coach Franz Pumaren? The way he run the system for Adamson, the way the practices are going.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably maybe 1 or 2 times where I'm like reaching my boiling point, but you just gotta stay calm and collective, because you know that's like, you know, one decision can change your whole life. If I chose to quit, it was really hard on me my sophomore year, and I think that year is when I had, you know, I almost had it with it, and I almost quit.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 time, 2 times, and if I quit, I would have never had my senior season, which was my breakout
Best season.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know.
So you're thankful for Coach Franz Pumaren. Maybe. And also,
We can talk about it later.
okay.
Yeah.
So how about the community? How was the Adamson community for you?
There's nothing like it. They've embraced me, and I have everything to owe to the Adamson community. I wouldn't be anything without them. I love them dearly, and every time I drive through there, I think I drove through there a couple of days ago because I had practice in QC, but to go home here, I had to go through San Marcelino.
Yes.
And I was driving through, and I just rolled down all my windows, and I started honking.
Yes.
And like a couple of people saw me, Manganti, and I was like, oh shit, what's up? It was cool. All the guards know me, so you know, I love them.
Yeah, Adamson community also loves you.
And despite the loss you got
Against you?
against UP, how was it? How do you cope with that kind of loss? Because it was very heartbreaking for you, because most of our most of the people expects you to be in the finals.
Yeah. Look, man. Honestly, I'm still not over it.
Until now?
Till now.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching the 3-on-3.
Yep.
UAP 3-on-3.
Yeah.
And I'm watching Adamson go against UP, and I'm seeing Juan, I'm seeing Richie, and I'm just like, it's anytime I see anything on social media about UP, I get like a little sting in my heart,
Yeah.
But I'm trying to move on, and I'm just trying to keep my focus on myself now, and it still hurts, man. It still hurts.
Because also for Adamson community, that's another heartbreak. After I think we have our 2011 season, and also we have
Same.
the twice with
It was
advantage
the same.
against FEU,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same.
and then we lost
Same
twice.
results.
Now, what's your plan after that heartbreak loss?
My
What's
plan,
going on now for you?
For me, it's just I moved out of Adamson, and I'm here now. I live in BGC now, and I have a gym downstairs that I shoot in almost every night. And my plan is to just stay course, stay healthy. Hopefully, to God, He keeps me healthy, and join the PBA draft.
Speaking of PBA draft, I thought you're gonna be drafted this year. What happened?
I was too, but I was missing one D-League game.
One daily game only.
Only one, and they would not let me in.
That's another heartbreak after the UV year.
Exactly right. So I just been through a couple heartbreaks, and I was talking to a lot of PBA teams too, and they're all showing a lot of interest, and it would have been bag season.
I have a question for you now. What PBA team do you want to? But let's just move on first before that.
Yeah.
Before that question. For 3x3 games, how was it different with the 5v5?
It's different, obviously. It's half court, but it's non-stop. It's first one to 21 points.
There's no dead ball besides fouling.
Exactly. It's first to 21, and what is it, like 15 minutes? So whoever has the most points at the end of 15 minutes, or who reaches 21 first, that's who wins. But there's no dead ball. It's continuous. Everybody's trying to shoot threes because it's worth 2 points and layups only worth 1. So it's I think I got it now. So.
How was it playing with your former
counterparts?
Yes.
It's at first, I saw that I saw the names
Yes.
when they tried to recruit me, and they reached out to me. I saw the names that they had, and it was a surprise. It was all UAP players and
Some are
stars.
ex-pros, right?
Yeah, we have one ex-pro. He's our reserve, which subbed me out last leg, but Cheeto. Yeah. But we all sat down.
Yeah.
Before the whole thing started, we all sat down, had dinner, and I'm telling you, nobody was quiet. We were all joking around. We've been teammates for the same team the past 4 years in UAP, and they're all great people. They all have great personalities, and obviously you can see we're very successful, and they're all good players, and I think we've mixed well.
Sayang lang yung the second leg. It's supposed to be yours, and the second leg finals.
Fortunately, I sprained my ankle that game.
But you came back and
I
almost
came
won
back
the game
and I gave it my all, just like how I always do, and it wasn't enough.
How about someone's head? Do you ever get that head that you won?
No. That was just in the moment anger, and nothing but love for Pasig and everybody on the team.
For now, you're playing for, besides one Bataan Risers, you're playing for...
Chalu Bar and Grill PBA.
So how was how was it playing for Chalu?
It's great. We just had our first game and we beat Letran. Alvin Paso.
Yeah, your teammates in 3x3.
Yeah, so we just beat them last week. Had a double-double, 24-9.
You? Sorry, we're not updated with the D-League.
But hey, man, you guys are coming to my house for
Mhm.
an interview. You guys aren't updated with me.
Yes, thank you for that.
What's going on?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's cool. I'm trying to, yeah.
That's I think for PBA D-League, that will prepare you for a better for a rank up in the pros.
Yeah, for sure.
So for how was it playing again with Robbie Manala?
That was a great thing. Yeah, unfortunately he wasn't able to sign a PBA contract, but
Mhm.
we're all hopeful that he will soon. He'll get a call up sooner or later. But as soon as I heard that he wasn't on a roster, and I hit him up and said, hey, we could use another PG, and we signed him, and we got the link up, and it's been fun. You know, every day we practice together again, and it's cool.
In the aspect of your game, what do you think need more improvement to be able to be more to have bigger draft stock coming
Yeah.
to PBA?
I definitely want to be more of a knockdown shooter from three.
Yes.
And that's what I've been working on.
More of an Arwin Santos type of game. Have you ever watched Arwin?
Yeah. He's from Pampanga.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, he's one of my idols for sure. But I'm leaning towards more of a guard position. So I want to be more versatile in that sense.
Have you ever heard about the MPBL?
Yes.
Yeah, they have this league. They have this rule of they are foreigners or film allowed to play for MPBL, but at the height of only I think they have a height limit of 6'4". You're 6'4", right? Or 6'5"?
6'4", 6'5".
6'4", 6'5". Have you ever thought of playing the MPBL first before ranking on the pros?
It's a possibility.
Are there any teams? How about One Bataan Riser? Are they not recruiting?
Yeah, for sure they are.
Okay, Sean, we have some questions here from our followers in social media. We have not that too many followers. Let's proceed first for our first question from
Toby Pavon.
Toby Pavon is a former.
Yes, yeah.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Here's his question. Go.
What's the aspect of your game you're most proud of?
I think besides the last UP game, I want to say my clutchness, my clutch gene.
You're a UP killer, as they said, because of the 2 games you've beaten them with a buzzer beater, right?
I mean, it's silly.
Myth of the Slayer, just like what's written in the newspaper. So you're most proud of your clutch genes, and ayun nga, he wanted to improve his 3-point shooting, and though for that you have a lengthy, you're tall and lengthy guard. You wanted to become a guard. You're practicing as a guard, right?
I am a guard / small forward.
So you need first to practice on how to orchestrate a play, right? You're willing to be a point guard just like that, or shooting guard more?
I think I can play 1 through 4.
Okay. From Gab Ferreras, would you be possibly ever playing the PBA Cup next year? Here's the question that we already answered. Yes, he will play for PBA next year. Where do you want to play? What team do you want to play? If ever. Someone are saying.
People always ask me that, but honestly, it's just I want to go to the PBA. Wherever I land is where I land. I just want to play. I want to be there already. I feel like I should have been there already, and it's just a matter of time now. I hope, God willing.
Or do you happen to watch any PBA team lately?
I mean, I watch Ginebra. I watch Global Port because Coach Franz used to coach there. Obviously, all the San Miguel teams. Yeah.
So safe to say, do you want to play for Ginebra? There's this Neil Biernes from Facebook na he said, kung pwede ka raw bang, kung sa Ginebra mo raw ba gusto maglaro. If not, you you're not gonna be his idol. Play forever.
I would love to play for Endeavor. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Also Rain and Shine. Also Talking Text.
Mm-hmm. And playing for Inabra is also playing for the winningest coach in the PBA,
Yes.
Coach Tincon. So
Yes.
how was it? Can you imagine that?
I can't imagine that. I can't imagine. I wonder also how that would be.
Mm-hmm. Ha, yun nga. Di ba sumunod? Okay, for from Giancarlo Dino. The question is,
Who is Adamson player you're most close with?
your most favorite Adamson player, maybe?
That would be for sure Jonathan Espeleta.
Mm-hmm.
He's been my best friend for like 4 years now.
Is he gonna play for next year, for next season for Adamson?
Yeah, he's still there.
Mm-hmm. So what's with Jonathan Espeleta that you think na you're close with him?
I think our humor is very similar, and he's just a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
I've read some post from Ondon Boy, from Simon, yes, from Simon, and that's after you lost against UP, and then you're already graduating, right? And I think from the post he said that he's looking up to you and he's proud of you and where he goes. What can you say about Simon Camacho? Started from the bottom, now he's here playing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Probably after Jonathan,
Mhm.
it would be Simon
Mm-hmm.
and Poppy.
And Papi.
But Simon for sure. That we've always I actually tried out with him.
Really?
Yeah, so he came the same day tryout that I did
In Adamson.
in
right?
Adamson,
Mhm.
and we've been together ever since. And I want to say that I want to say this on record that he steals all of my moves, and
You heard that, Simon.
and he's trying to
Imitate that.
imitate my game, and I love it. I love it. You know, he's truly the definition of hard work.
Mhm.
Man, he came from nothing. Like if you saw him try out
Yep.
the day I tried out, he was just a tall, skinny
Skinny
kid
guy.
that could make a wide open layup. But shit, if you look at him now,
That's why he's shooting too much looper last season. Yeah, he copied that from Sean Manganti.
yeah, he's driving to the basket.
Yep.
If you see his driving game now is pretty strong, because we used to go at it almost every day. So he's learning a lot, and I'm proud of him.
Next time you know it, he's shooting threes.
He's practicing threes as we speak this season.
This season, okay. Okay now, let's talk about your tweet about dreaming of donning a Gilas jersey. How was that? Can you take us to your dream on that donning a Filipinas jersey?
Man,
Gilas Filipinas jersey.
What was that? Last week,
Yep.
I was asleep here in my bed, and I was in it's this accurate. I was literally in the Morocco gym.
Okay.
Literally. I remember the orange and everything because I've been there before, so
Yeah.
I know what it looks like. And I was in there, I was on the bleachers, and I was wearing the blue shorts,
Mm-hmm.
and I was putting on the
Filipino
jersey, the
Yeah.
blue and white reversible practice jersey, man.
Yes.
And that was it. It was a split second dream, and I woke up and I just started punching my pillows, man. 'Cause
Yes.
I was so mad. I thought it was real. It felt real, and that's always been the number one dream of mine since I don't even know when. It's been forever, and I think that I worked hard enough, and I think I deserve to just be in the pool.
Yep.
I just want to be in the practice pool. That's it. I don't have to be in the lineup.
You're the best guys in the country.
I just want to be there and a part of that, and hopefully one day it will come true.
When was the first time you watched Gilas play?
Freaking Calvin and Bueva just taking over games years ago.
I think that's against China. The game FIBA Asia Championship
Yes.
final against China. Oh, okay. But please, can you clarify can you play for Gilas with all the eligibility rules that the FIBA has?
Questions hanging there.
First question, do you acquire a Philippine passport before the age of 16? Guys, listen to this.
No.
Diba? Sobrang ang sakit nun para sa isang player, diba? With all the rules and regulation, and hopefully the FIBA will change all these rules because it's not really appropriate with other players.
FIBA, please change the rules. I mean, look, man, I'm pure-blooded Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
Both of my parents born and raised in Lubao, Pampanga. So what, you know? Mekeni. Mangana ka?
Hindi pa. Ayan, for FIBA, Sean Manganti is hoping that you would change the rules for everyone will play for the Philippines and because sayang yung talent eh.
Yes.
There's so much ways and talents if you cannot see it on the national and the world stage. So how was it seeing Gilas Pilipinas entering the World Cup? Can you imagine yourself playing for that World Cup against NBA players?
Of course, I think that I can. It's just a matter of they think I can, but I'm not even eligible, so why would they even think about it? You know, so. But I'm so happy for Gilas, and I've been following them, and they killed them in the recent games that they just had, and 30's in there.
Yep.
Man, that's awesome for him. I'm super happy about that. So he can hold up the UAP flag for us in the big leagues.
Another question for Toby Pavon. May bahabol. There's another question for Toby Pavon. Can you say something about his write-up about you, the evolution of Sean Manganti? Have you ever read it?
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
That is probably one of my most favorite write-ups about me, and all the write-ups that have been about me, that's probably one of my favorite ones because that was in such detail.
Mm-hmm.
You've had to follow me throughout all the years to be able to write something like that. So thank you so much for that. That was awesome.
Okay, so now what's the plan for Sean Manganti?
The plan is I have a formula.
Okay.
I have a formula. You see, I don't know if I can share it with you guys.
You can share it if you want to.
I mean, I have a formula. I'm not sure if I should share it because people are gonna steal it.
Mm-hmm. We will just put a watermark on it.
Yeah, well, it's nothing crazy. It's just I'm working out like 2 times a day. That's it, and hopefully I can bulk up for the PBA, and the PBA is my goal right now.
Okay, let's just add some question about you going to the PBA. Watching some guys in the PBA, they're more of athletic guy and a physical guy. So what's aspect of the game that you think you could improve on before going up to the pros? Besides the physicality, the physical attributes and all.
Yeah, besides bulking up a little bit, for sure I want to be a sniper.
Just like Marshall?
Hey man, anything's possible. But yeah, I want to be able to hit it more consistently. And my dribbling skills, for sure, I want to tighten that up. And if I do that, I think I'll be fine. I think I can make a big impact in my rookie year.
Do you have any PBA player that you're looking up to?
Yeah, I have a couple. Alan Maliksi.
Yeah.
I think we're about like the same build.
Yes.
Have you played against him? Some pickup games?
I think so at Gatorade Hoops. I think we had a tune-up with Adamson and he was at Blackwater.
Yeah.
Also, of course, Terrence Romeo.
Mm-hmm.
That dude has crazy bars. His handle is nice, and that's about it.
Okay. And for the PBA, meron pa ako ditong questions eh.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Adamson, France.
Some friends or some social media comments that we've read. That's I think during the UAAP season last year.
Oh God,
With
here
you.
we go.
Some are saying this is just the comments that I've been reading. It's all about you. It's about your facets of the game. Some are trying to say that you should not shoot threes. You're more of a slasher and a dunker, and more of an inside player. What can you say about those people saying that you should forget shooting threes and just slash the ball and put it in the hoop directly in the hoop?
I think that the people that are saying that are not Adamson fans. I
Yeah.
feel like they would
Mhm.
be another team. They're cheering for another team, so they wouldn't want me to
Improve your game.
improve my game to,
Yeah.
to kill their team. But I mean, who doesn't want to be an overall player? You know.
Mhm. So some are also they're mocking your shooting form.
Mhm.
It's because they're saying that you should slash it more and
Mhm.
shooting threes. The what's Manganti, as Sean Manganti is saying, that's there's always room for improvement.
Yes.
You have to go hard every day. LeBron said that you have to strive for greatness, right? And Kobe, Mamba mentality. Or yun, Kobe or LeBron?
I'm Kobe, man. Sorry.
Kobe fan. Oh, okay. Sorry, LeBron fans. Kobe.
Kobe all day.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Coach Franz Pumaren.
Mhm.
During your 3 years stay in Adamson, being under Coach Franz, how do you think he helped you to improve your game as a whole?
Okay.
Is he more of in detail guy, or just give the assignment that you think he thinks for you?
No,
Or is he gonna
he's
be
pretty
an
in
X and
detail.
O's?
It's the X and O's for sure. He's pretty in detail. Yeah, because he's, like I said, he's a perfectionist. There's a lot I want to say about Franz Pumaren. But I do thank him.
Mhm.
You know, I owe everything that has come to me. It's because of him. He has helped me tremendously. He's given me the platform to succeed. He's been there for me like a mentor. So say thank you to him.
Mhm.
But me and him are actually not on good terms right now.
You're not.
No.
Why?
This
This is an insider, guys.
is
That's
inside.
after the loss, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
So okay, there's a silence in the room. Okay, so what happened there? Are there any write-ups about it?
No, I don't think anybody knows about this. Nobody knows about this.
Is it about something that about the game plan or what? It's more of personal.
It's about the ADU UP semifinals for sure.
So how did you reach out to him after that?
Through text. After the game, you know, I was devastated, and I didn't talk to anybody for like a week, probably after the game. I was just mourning by myself. After a week, 2 weeks, you know, I hit him with a huge, super long text expressing my gratitude for him and my thankfulness for everything that he's done for me. And I unloaded my heart onto a text, you know, and it was really long, and I got nothing back. I got no response, because me and him actually had a great, strong relationship. In my eyes, I think that we had one of the strongest relationships between France and an Adamson player in his whole time there at the university. And that's why it hurt a little bit more to realize that he's not in my corner anymore, as to say. So I still don't know what's up, and we haven't spoke since. And
Since that loss.
It goes even to the assistant coaches. I'm not in contact with any of them, and I should have been. I should be till now. But I've been to Adamson a couple times, handful of times, and I've seen them, and we walk right past each other like we've never met in our lives.
Without even saying any reason?
No eye contact, no nothing. So. Yeah.
So until now, you're still blank about what happened to you in the coaching staff.
Yeah, I'm sure that he thinks something of me that would never be true, and I don't know. I thought that we were able to build some sort of trust there, but unfortunately, I guess I was the only one that thought that.
Sorry, upon hearing your revelation, are you saying that they are they accusing you of game fixing? Is that it?
You said that, not me.
Is that it? You're that's a huge news. No. Now, with everything that's happening around the basketball, because basketball, there's always life after basketball, life after Adamson. And then, let's just put it this way. You can prove them wrong because in being a good player now after that Adamson loss. So if ever you're gonna cross path again with Coach Franz Pumaren and the coaching staff, what will you say?
It's all love. I would love to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to talk to him. I would love to talk to you one-on-one about what you think is going on. You know, if anybody knows me and my character, I think that they would say that I would never do something like that, and you know, I would love to talk about it.
And hopefully we would love to talk about it after that. After this interview. Because that would be huge for you. That would be a booster, a confidence
Yeah,
booster.
I'm still pretty heartbroken over that. You know, I had so much trust in them, and for them to think something like that of me is just absurd. And
anything can happen after a huge loss, after a blunder, right? Okay, let's just let's just put everything in the air, and hopefully everything will be fine after this interview. And yes, hopefully Coach Franz will talk to you soon. We will pray for that, and please fans help us to get to Coach Franz Pumaren, because it's a relationship being. We are talking about relationships here and trust issues, right? Okay.
But any last message for your Adamson team?
Yes, Adamson team and then Adamson community.
Yeah.
I love you guys. You know, I'm always still in Adamson. Please continue to support the Falcons as I will this upcoming year. I'm excited for it, and you guys should be too.
Okay, I think that's it for our interview with Sean Manganti. And guys, lahat kayo ng sumusuporta kay Sean Manganti, please always follow him in his social media accounts. What's your social media account, sir?
WCSPM.
WCSPM. All of your social media accounts.
Yep,
right?
Instagram, Twitter.
And hopefully we will see Sean Manganti playing in the PBA, playing against everyone, the great athletes in the PBA. Yes, and also he dream of playing for Gilas, Pilipinas, and hopefully FIBA will change the rules, right? And guys, thank you very much for listening. Hope you're having a good time listening in this podcast with Sean Manganti. This is your...
Salamat nga pala sa mga nagpadala ng mga questions.
Yes, sa mga magpapadala pa ng mga question kay Sean Manganti, we can relay it on him after this episode. We will just beep him
Kaya
up.
dapat pa nagpo-post kami, comment agad.
Comment agad. Okay guys, this is your Nico
And
Wacker.
this is Leo Atienza.
Sabay-sabay tayo, classmate Manganti, this is Tip Off. This is your Tip Off!